Going on, guys? Sorry, man, kind of messing around with the light here. Yeah, I know it's been a while, but I wanted to talk about Rise of the Ronin. It's really kind of piqued my interest. I've been playing it, got it day one. Um, I got about 6, 7 hours into it, and I wanted to go over it because I know a lot of people comparing it to obviously Ghost of Tsushima, which is an incredible game, in my opinion. And I'll talk about some of the things I think that are similar and some things aren't. So I thought I would go over the Wikipedia real quick so we know where the game comes from. So Rise of Ronin 2024, obviously action game. It's only for PS5, which I thought it was Xbox, but apparently not. Rise of Ronin creates a custom character. You can it's either male or female. The custom characterization is pretty deep actually. A lot of you can change the body style, hair, face, all that stuff. Not as deep as the Souls games, but you can get some pretty decent looking characters. Setting obviously Edo, Japan, early mid 19th century. What I really like about this game is it's actually based on historic a time period, a real historic time period. Um, when I was in living, not live, well, I was living and working in Japan from 2008 to 2011. I worked in a place called Yokosuka, Japan, and Matthew C. Perry, he's actually a lot of the stuff there is named after him, and he's well known. So that's what really piqued my interest. This game was it's based on real, actual historic events, which I think is really cool. And it's really the story that got me hooked on this game more than anything. Just the fact of knowing that, the whole Japan's coming out of the samurai period, the government's trying to work a deal with Americans. Matthew Perry just showed up with his Black Fleet, hoping to open up trade with Japan, and some Japanese are with it, some aren't. In which this story of a Rise of Ronin takes place. Just really cool story. I love it so far. So yeah, it's Team Ninja. You know what they're all about. Pretty quick gameplay and brutal combat. And we'll click over to the Metacritic just to see what people are talking about. Or so it's got a 7.6. User score 8.6. I agree with that. I can get behind that. Once I get my 2 cents after we go over some stuff here, that's about right. I agree with that. We'll read some of the comments and see if I agree with them. Team Ninja delivers yet another game inspired by Souls-like. I wouldn't say it's Souls-like at all. Actually, it's a lot more forgiving in a Souls game. The combat. Read for time. Team Ninja action open world experience while the story unfolds. Like yeah, that's a pretty good assessment. Rise of Ronin. Undeniably the largest project. I'm not so sure about it. It doesn't feel like a very big open world game. It is open world, but it feels like kind of like a Assassin's Creed type open world game where you have the map and that's it. It doesn't feel like it's wide open like what's a good game to compare it to? Maybe like Red Dead 2 or something. I don't know. Dan, this guy put 90 hours. Rise of Ronin just keeps wowing me. Nonstop action. Despite being an AA PS5 exclusive, Rise of Ronin feels very dated. I agree with that 100%. That was my first impression when I popped in. I was like, damn, this is a PS5 game? So yeah. So Kaitsuja, whatever, man, I agree with you. I've always wanted a game for next gen, Tenchu, and next gen Way of the Samurai, and the game has completely satisfied me. Just reading those six, I agree with this guy. That's kind of where I'm on right now. That was my first impression when I popped the game. I was like, God damn, this thing doesn't look that good. But anyway, we'll see what it's going for now. Okay, 65.99. Um, used, used probably get for like 50 or something. Just the too long didn't read version of this review. I don't recommend buying this game. It's $65 brand new, full price. I just don't. I don't feel comfortable doing that. So go ahead and give my 2 cents on Rise of the Ronin. So um, This should make a pretty cool background. So after like I said, 8 hours, I popped it in. First impressions, it didn't look that good at all compared to Ghost of Tsushima. There's no comparison at all. The games just don't look at all the same. My impression was maybe Rise of the Ronin was a PS4 game. That it reminds me of like a PS4 game actually. And maybe somebody at Team Ninja said, "Hey, we'll make it a PS5 exclusive, and we'll charge $70 for it." Maybe yeah, maybe that was the intent instead of launching it on a PS4 and PS5 at the same time. I don't really know. That's something I can think of. But yeah, visually, graphically, it doesn't look all that great for a PS5 game. Like I said, I think it was made maybe on PS4 hardware. Not sure why they couldn't do the upgrade like some games do. But anyway, graphically, it doesn't look all that great. It's okay. Story-wise, the story stands out. That is the biggest piece positive thing I can say about this game. Like I said, it's based on historical facts, which I love. I just got off the game and I'm in a section now, which I think is really cool. It gives you a your character you're playing as. You know, do you want to be the bad guy or the good guy? You want to be assassin or be diplomatic all the time? Of course, I want to kill fucking people, right? I don't agree with so it's just a game, right? I'm kind of siding right now with the Shogunite who are against open up trade with the Americans. So I think it's cool. That's what I would have did anyway. I think so. Anyway, so yeah, what is a good story? Yeah, the story is basically definitely the best thing in this game. Controls are a typical Team Ninja Tecmo game. Controls feel okay. They're doable. They're workable. Camera sometimes you gotta get used to. Uh, combat. I'll get into combat. Combat. I'm still trying to wrap my head around which weapon I want to use throughout the game. But I will say the combat is freaking brutal. I originally started the game on normal. I was getting my ass whipped. I'm talking just stomped. I had a hard time just getting through the prologue on normal. So I actually went to put it on bitch level. Finished up the prologue barely. So I got through the prologue. And just keep in mind, get through the prologue. That's when the game really opens up and shows its true colors. Don't give up on a game just during the prologue. So once you get through the prologue, the game, like I said, just you really see a side of the game that you never would have saw with the prologue. Customer characterization, like I said, it's not too bad. It's not that deep, but music, it was okay. Nothing really stand out in my opinion. Voice acting is all over the place. Once you can hear walking through the villages, you hear some Japanese. I can kind of understand a little bit of it. But then you talk to a character and he's got this weird American accent. So I really don't know what's up with that. Some of the Japanese females you talk to are, you can tell it's an actual Japanese woman speaking English. Some and she has like a British accent or something. I don't know. The voice acting is just all over the place in this game. Unlike Ghost of Tsushima, where the shit was just like, right on, spot on, right? Um, NPCs, same way. They're just, you know, you never know what you're going to get. Authentic Japanese, or maybe they decide to pay a foreigner less money. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But yeah. Anyway, what else am I missing here? Yeah. So right now, I'm enjoying the game. The open world seems pretty good so far. I mean, I finally got the horse. I'm riding around the countryside. It does. I mean, the countryside looks pretty good, but like I said, nothing on a level of Ghost of Tsushima. The best thing I compared is to, a lot of people compared Saints Row to Grand Theft Auto, and in my opinion, this is kind of good comparison. Rise of the Ronin is kind of like Saints Row to, Ghost of Tsushima in a way. It doesn't live up to obviously that level, but it's got its own little charm. You can enjoy it for what it is. So, but I just don't recommend paying was it $70 for it. Definitely wait for it to come down. I think once I get dive a little bit more deeper into the story and actually figure out what kind of combat I want to use and what weapon and I want to get proficient with, I think the game's gonna be badass. But right now I'm at level I think 7 or 8, and if I jump into a fight with a level 8 guy, I'm still like, you know, I'm chugging health potions and I'm dodging and like I said, it's on easy mode right now. So there's something I'm doing something wrong, obviously. But yeah, other than that, guys, you know, if you're a fan, pick it up. Wait for a sale. Maybe Black Friday would it be it'll be down like maybe 30, $40, which is perfect time. Or you can go get it used. We'll see what it's going used for real quick. I'm kind of curious. I'm thinking probably 40, $50 maybe, because I know some people are going to bail on it because they didn't take the time to go through the prologue. So it's brand new. We'll see what it sells for. Most recent copy. Oh, there it is. Brand new 64. Brand new, new other. Brand new, new other. Never buy a game new other. I don't know what the fuck that's even supposed to mean. It's either new, it's used. I don't I don't agree with that shit. All right, pre-owned $50. Yeah, that's what I thought. $50 or something. This guy selling disc only for 51. Brand new 56. Yeah. Wow, 117 with pre-order disc DLC. Hmm. I gotta check see if mine has that in there. I don't know. So I'm thinking maybe you can like go to this guy and say, hey, your new other game. Well, find somebody else with a new other game that wants 54. You could probably offer them 50 and they'll take it. Yep. So that's it, guys. That's my quick review or impression of Rise of the Ronin, PlayStation 5. So, got any questions? Put them down below, and I'll try to post some more videos here. I have been playing some stuff. I finished Assassin's Creed Mirage. Is it Mirage? Yeah, the latest one. I thought it was actually pretty good. Definitely had some faults. The story was pretty decent. Combat was all right. So yeah, man, that's it. So take it easy, guys, and later.